Good morning. Out here on a Sunday morning walk. Say, shouldn't you be in church? We are. In fact, I'm in church all the time. If you understand the New Testament teaching on the word church, church is the body of believers. It is not a building. So that's why we go out and we worship God out in what He created, not inside of a building, which is what man created. But I want to talk about the subject here of Big Brother versus the eyes of the Lord, or the eyes of the Lord versus Big Brother. Kind of an interesting thing, because I was born in 1975. Tell you how old I am. That's why I have gray hair. Seeing not because of my age necessarily, but because of how this world's gotten so messed up. But this world has changed a lot since 1975. I grew up in the 1980s, of course, and there weren't cameras everywhere. And the whole surveillance state with a bunch of insane lunatics thinking that they can act like God and control people that are like them. The Bible says all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We're all just sinners down here, but some people think that they're better sinners than others. Yeah. But there wasn't this surveillance thing. And a lot of what I did as a teenager, we had a lot of fun times and whatever else, and I'm real glad that it wasn't a multi-surveillance camera everywhere type of a police state back when I was young, because I probably would have ended up being in jail or something. Some of the wild stuff I used to do. Things have changed. But the point of this video is, it isn't some kind of a thing of that there was a time when God didn't know what was going on. The eyes of the Lord, let me read you the verse of scripture here. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 3, King James Bible. I'm walking along here. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 3 says, let me stop here. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. And what you have is, you have a bunch of people that want to take God's position from Him. And they think to themselves, well, if God is watching everywhere, if God is omnipresent, would be the theological term for that, then we should be able to have that same ability. If we want to be God, we should be able to watch everybody all the time. And we need to know what you're doing, Brian Nellinger. That's my name if you don't know who I am. Where's Brian at? We need to be able to pick him up. We need to be able to find him wherever he is. He needs to be found. We need to know what he's doing. He needs to get our permission before he can do anything. No, because you see, my God is the only one that has that ability and has that right over my life. He's watching me right now. I'm His son, and He watches me, and He watches over me. He takes care of me. Let me switch the camera this way so you can see the beautiful river here beside me. It's walking. This is one of our favorite trails. We come here quite a bit. It's the Boys River Trail. You can look that up if you want to. Here in northern Maine. But these wicked people out there, they want to control everyone. They want to be able to usurp God's position. The funny thing is, they can't. You see, this trail right here, there are no cameras on this trail. There's no AI flocked cameras to tell what my emotions are and see if I'm going to be a danger to myself or others out here. If there are cameras someplace, I know that they had them in the town of Holton, and people fought to have those removed. But they had AI cameras out on their nature trail. Why would you feel you need to do that? Oh, to keep people safe. The ironic part about that is, the more cameras we get, the more crime we see. Back when I was younger, there wasn't nearly as much crime. You say it's just because the cameras weren't there to catch it all. Well, you know, I'm not saying there was no crime. I realized that there was some. I was probably involved in some of it myself when I was young. But nothing major, okay? Just understand. You know, we would do toilet paper people's houses and things like that is what I was talking about. You throw toilet paper up into the trees, you know, kids don't do that stuff anymore, not creative enough, but whatever. But we have to have cameras everywhere to keep you safe. Okay? What would cameras on this trail do? Do you think that there's lots of danger for me out here? There isn't. Cameras only being out here, all it would do would be take away my rights, take away my freedom, my privacy. If I have to go to the bathroom, pick a spot behind a tree and there you go, to be quite frank with you. And that's the way it's always been for me. I was always from the countryside, and you know, you learn to take care of matters, the call of nature, as they say. But what do you do when you have a world where everything is covered in cameras? I mean, is this really the world that we want to live in? You know, I hear that they want to put us all in these 15-minute cities, these smart cities and whatever else. We want to be able to make sure to keep you safe at all times. Safe from, I'm going to be kept safe by people, I'll say it that way, that have been shown to be corrupt. A lot of these police officers, they'll go corrupt. And I've met police officers and things, they're not all bad, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them, even the best of them can be corrupted by having that kind of control. God is the only one that should be watching us all the time, in other words, is what I'm saying. This Big Brother surveillance state is going to lead to exactly what the Bible says. The whole mark of the beast system. The end times, when God has to physically step in and punish and judge the whole world for the wickedness that they're involved in. And God will do that. God is going to judge the very wicked people out there. He's going to put an end to all of this evil, this Big Brother system. Very wicked system that it is. And I look forward to it. But it's kind of an interesting thing too. I was thinking about this when I was preparing the notes for this little walk and talk here. And I thought people were a lot more inclined to resist in the past. And now they don't want to resist the evil as much because everybody's afraid of being caught on camera. Oh, what would happen if I would go out and I would do some kind of a thing to, you know, I see some kind of tyranny or whatever else, and I go out and I do whatever to remain free, and it's seen on camera. Then it goes viral. My whole life would be ruined. You know, somebody says the wrong thing that's politically incorrect, and next thing you know, it's shared here and shared there and whatever else, and then they dox the person, and they show their address, and there have been people who've had their lives literally ruined by that. Warfare has taken on a new angle here. Whew. It's the first time hiking this, so I'm sorry if I'm a little out of breath here. Get back in shape here as summer goes on. But I haven't done a lot of hiking in the wintertime. Had a very busy winter, so wasn't able to get out and do a lot of snowshoeing and things. So I know people get really irritated. Oh, you're so badly out of shape. Alright, sorry about that. Most of my work that I do is, you know, behind a desk. Right now as a preacher. I do firewood, but splitting firewood does not always help you when you're hiking trails like this. It's a lot of up and down and things, so I apologize for being a little bit out of shape right now. But we'll improve that as time goes by. But getting back to my subject, this issue of people thinking, I don't want my life ruined because of being on video. And yet the Bible, the verse I read there in Proverbs, it openly says that God is watching you. And it isn't just out here. It isn't just in the city. It's in your bedroom. It's in wherever. The most private thing that you can think of. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil, but also sending them good. And if you get saved and the Lord's watching, and you're all by yourself sometimes.
Yeah, so some people in class are bringing up 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so a lot of the surveillance state stuff, many of us appreciate that. It's amazing technology. It helps a lot with crime prevention and a lot of things. Now, I know the issue back in 2008, 9, 10, remember the Main Parent Federation and the issues we were having? They didn't want to look at the issues and concerns with vaccines and the overprescribing of SSRIs. And they wanted us to push and promote those drugs onto children. Now, they're also connected to people and landlords that got in trouble. Yeah, did they get in trouble or just investigated? We have the paperwork right here, too, directly from the DOJ. Okay, so they had some landlords. Fred Wheeler was one of them. Okay, they were putting cameras and stuff up in people's apartments. Just the ones who deserve it. Just the ones they're concerned about. The non-vaxxers. Just the cartel family people. Well, not all of them. Just the ones you're concerned about. They're okay. They're okay. But them, no, we're concerned about them. Right, and they've been playing these games. So the private investigator in 2009 was trying to bring attention to how stupid and disgusting and disturbing that was. Mother and father, brother and sister. Yeah, these people are really fucking sick. We could really care less about you people and your sick fucking addictions and all the nasty fucking gossip and bullshit that has brought a lot of pain and suffering and death onto innocent people. Anyone listening, my name is Mary Beth Saunier, and we're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. Sick fuck next door, Michael Scott Garan, born 6/22/1984. Him and his sick mother, Shirley. Okay, the child and animal pornography that has been made and put out to a lot of these activist groups. The connection with a lot of these things, and to understand that stuff. Yeah, the security and surveillance say it's funny because we're people that are all for that. And the ones who are actually against it, that have gotten busted by it, have been using those things to try to get revenge on detectives and doctors and good people they don't like. And that's exactly what's been happening. And a lot of them have already been killed. Children tortured. Okay? And they're all moving around and moving away and playing victim. You people are fucking sick. Oh yeah, part of the investigations, sick, fucking nasty slut drug addicts. Hey, Mr. Jones, you want to get fucking real? You gonna keep licking nasty assholes and protecting fucking druggies and sluts? Huh? These feeders and chasers with all the child and animal pornography you're talking about. Where are the producers, Mr. Jones? Or do you just want to scare the fucking druggies that they're gonna make you eat maggots? Grow the fuck up, people. Augusta, Maine, Governor Hill Mansion. These kids need fucking help, and the public needs to understand how these punks have gotten away with it. Yeah, these cases, the kids usually get fucked and tortured till they die. The me is usually already dead, or in jail, or in a mental institution. Take a look. Take a fucking look, folks. Anyways, hopefully the proper authorities step in and help these kids, because we're doing everything we can without breaking the law. I know, and as you can see in the involvement with people all the way to the top, from the street all the way to the president's office, how their lies and fucking with people have really gotten a lot of people backtracked and confused. But the good ones, I mean, they're still trucking, right? A lot of the good ones died. A lot of them are in the gutter on Skid Row. That's just the way it is. A lot of good people are homeless. A lot of good people are retarded. A lot of good people are pieces of fucking shit. Aye, aye, Captain. Right, so where do we have a problem? Okay. Exactly. Good morning. Okay. Where do we have a problem? Okay. Yeah, if you don't get it, you don't get it. Then I guess you missed that class. What you should be concerned about is the sick fucking punks with young children fucking and torturing young children, making child and animal pornography that they then feed to you. And they make targets out of the good people and investigators and doctors and citizens that are trying to help your nasty fucking asses. God knows fucking why. I know, right? Holy shit. Anyways, we're going to go make our coffee. I hope you're all having a good morning. Much love, health, and peace, everybody.
Two force.
Who do we appreciate? Oh, it's so sick what they're doing.
Some people say that they will never be heard.
Yeah, because when you understand the security and surveillance state, see how these criminals, they hate the drones and all the security and surveillance and the things over the years that have gotten a lot of them busted and put in prison. Right. So we're all for that. Security, surveillance, police officers having the updated equipment, listening devices, being able to get warrants for certain cases as opposed to letting fucking psycho citizens and landlords bug up and camera up people's places and then state workers medicating and fucking with them. This is so bad. I don't think people realize it's already fucking done. And you need to wake the fuck up. 2010, 11, 12, and these fucking psychos and what we've already been through with these people. Are you fucking kidding me? Psychotic fucking people, dude. Wake the fuck up, Augusta, Maine. Governor Hill Mansion, Michael Scott Garand and his sick fucking mother Shirley are two of the most abusive fucking people I have ever met. What we've already witnessed is fucking horrific. And what those children have been through behind closed doors with these fucking punks and sick hags is so fucking disturbing and sad. I tell you, blow the place up with us in it. We'll go down with the ship. Put them out of their fucking misery, dude. You can't do anything about it and nobody fucking cares and they think it's fake and all in my head. Blow them the fuck up. They're fucking retarded. We're ready. We'll go down with the fucking ship, dude. We've lived full lives. Put them out of their fucking misery. They're being fucked and tortured by these punks while these fucking druggies laugh in our faces. For years. Wake the fuck up.